Good morning, everyone. My name is Audrey T. De Jesus, and let's talk about understanding support vector machine or SVM algorithm. So first of all, there are 10 agendas must we understand. Number one is the introduction to support vector machines, understanding linearly separable data. Number three, defining the hyperplane. 4. Maximizing the margin. 5. Mathematical formulation of SVM. 6. KKT conditions and optimization. 7. Example of SVM in action. 8. Final equation of the hyperplane. 9. Real-world application of SVM. And lastly, conclusion and key takeaways. So let's talk about the understanding the support vector machine or SVM algorithm. The overview of support vector machines. Support vector machines are supervised learning models that are effective in high-dimensional spaces and are particularly well-suited for classification tests by identifying the optimal hyperplane that separates different classes. Importance in machine learning. SVMs play a critical role in machine learning due to their effectiveness in handling both linear and nonlinear data, leveraging kernel functions to achieve complex decision boundaries while maintaining computational efficiency. Application in classification tasks. SVMs are widely utilized across various domains including text classification, image recognition, and biometrics, owing to their robustness in finding optimal separating hyperplanes even in limited sample size. In this opening slide, we dive into the fundamental aspect of support vector machine. We'll highlight not only their technical overview but also their significance in the broader machine learning landscape. One of the prominent features of SVMs is their capability to effectively classify data, rendering them indispensable tools in contemporary machine learning applications. Next is the understanding linearly separable data. Definition of linearly separable data. Linearly separable data refers to data sets that can be perfectly divided by a linear boundary where two classes can be separated without any overlap, providing high accuracy in classification tasks. Visual representation of classes. The visualization of linear separable data facilities understanding of how distinct classes exist in space and how a hyperplane can effectively separate these classes during decision-making processes. Introduction to hyperplanes. A hyperplane is a subspace of one dimension less than its ambient space, serving as the decision boundary in SVM models. Understanding hyperplanes is crucial for grasping how SVMs differentiate between classes. In this section, we will discuss linearly separable data and how it plays a foundational role in the efficiency of SVMs. We will explore the characteristics that define such data, visualizing how classes exist in multi-dimensional space and how hyperplanes serve as effective separators. Next is defining the hyperplane. So, what is a hyperplane? A hyperplane is a flat affine subspace that divides the feature space into two halves, representing an optimal decision boundary in SVMs defined by linear equation involving weights and biases. Next is the mathematical representation. Mathematical hyperplane can be represented by the equation of where W is the weight vector, B is the bias, and X represents points in the feature space. Next is importance of margin in classification. The margin is the distance between the nearest data points of data classes and the hyperplane. A wider margin implies a more robust classification with lower generalization error. And this slide elucidates the concept of hyperplanes, focusing on their definition and significance in classification tasks, and the mathematical representation of hyperplanes will be discussed to establish a clear connection to the role in achieving maximum margin classification. Let's talk about the maximizing the margin. So, what is the concept of margin? Margin is defined as the largest distance between the hyperplane and the closest points from either class term support vectors, which directly influence the SVM model's robustness and accuracy. Comparison of hyperplanes. Exploring different hyperplanes demonstrates how varying margins impact classification performance. Thus, the optimal hyperplane is the one that maximizes the margin, providing a buffer against misclassification. And lastly is choosing the optimal hyperplane. The process of selecting the hyperplane that maximizes the margin is central to SVM efficiency, ensuring that is generalized well to unseen data by maximizing classification error. And this slide introduces the crucial concept of maximizing the margin, which not only enhances the model's performance but also its reliability. And we'll examine how the choice of hyperplanes impacts the SVM's effectiveness and dive into the methodology of identifying the best separating hyperplane. Next is mathematical formulation of SVM. Weight vector and bias term. The weight vector and bias term are integral components of the hyperplane equation, representing the orientation of hyperplane in the future space and the offset from the origin respectively. Distance calculation to hyperplane. The distance from a point to the hyperplane is calculated using the formula weight where a smaller distance indicates a point closer to the decision boundary and potential more susceptible to misclassification. Next is optimization of problem formulation. The optimization problem in SVM aims to minimize the classification error while maximizing the margin, often expressed in the form of quadratic optimization problem subject to constraints defined by the support vectors. And in this slide, we dive into the mathematical intricacies of SVM. We will explore the formulation of weight vectors and bias, emphasizing the roles in determining hyperplane characteristics, and then discuss how distances are calculated related to the hyperplane, laying the groundwork for optimization problem formulation. KKT condition and optimization. Introduction to KKT conditions. The Karushku-Tucker or KKT conditions are a set of constraints essential for identifying optimal solution in constraint optimization problems, particularly within the SVM framework. Role of Lagrange multipliers. Lagrange multipliers play a pivotal role in transforming the constraint optimization problem into a constraint one, facilitating the derivation of the SVM optimization solution. And next is solving the problem optimization. Applying the KKT condition in tandem with Lagrange multipliers leads a systematic approach for solving the SVM's optimization problem, achieving the balance necessary for effective classification. Example SVM in action. Step-by-step example. A practical scenario demonstrating the SVM algorithm application, detailing initial data preparation, selection, and high parameters, and campaign of training and testing phases. Finding the best hyperplane, this segment highlights the iterative processes and calculations involved in locating the optimal hyperplane based on the training data encompassing maximization of the margin and selection of support vectors. Calculating support vectors. Support vectors are identified during the training phase as the cornerstone points that define the margin, influencing the overall performance of the SVM model in subsequent classification. In this practical example of SVM in action, we will walk through the process by step, illustrating how methodologies are applied in real-world context. Finding the optimal hyperplane and calculating support vectors are crucial components of the demonstration. Here we present the final equation characterizing the hyperplane, emphasizing its derivation and significance. We'll dive into the role of support vectors in shaping the decision boundary, and will provide a visual context to how classification occurs according to the SVM's structures. And deriving the final equation. The final equation of the hyperplane integrates the weight vector and bias term, finding the overall structure necessary for classification expressed in the form of weight x plus bias equals to 0. Understanding support vectors. Support vectors, crucial for the SVM's functionality, contribute directly to defining the hyperplane and margin, offering insight into how individual data points influence model outcomes. Lastly, visualizing the classification. This component showcases how different data points correspond to predicted classes delineated by the hyperplane, illustrating the SVM's ability to handle complex classification tasks visually. Real-world applications of SVM. Use cases in various industries. SVM is employed in numerous sectors, including finance for credit risk modeling, healthcare for disease classification, and marketing for customer segmentation, demonstrating its versatility. Advantages of SVM. Among the notable advantages are SVM's robustness to overfitting, especially in high-dimensional spaces, and its clear theoretical foundation, which ensures interpretability of models as compared to other algorithms. Lastly, comparison with other algorithms. When juxtaposed with other machine learning algorithms, SVMs often exhibit superior performances in tests requiring clear and optimal decision boundaries, especially in datasets with complex structures. Lastly, conclusion and key takeaways. Summary of SVM concept. Recapping of SVM framework from basic principle to complex application. This summary reinforces the significance of understanding the algorithm for successful implementation. Next, importance of margin and support vectors. Final remarks emphasize that the margin and the selection of support vectors are critical components of ultimately determine the SVM's classification effectiveness. Future directions in SVM research. Looking ahead, ongoing research aims to enhance SVM's applicability to dynamic high-dimensional environments and improve computational methods for real-time processing. Including this presentation, we summarize the primary concepts surrounding support vector machines, putting emphasis on crucial components like margin and support vectors. Furthermore, we'll discuss evolving resource trends and areas for future investment within the SVM framework.